Marvel Studios has always delighted us with its amazing stories and characters, which are both good and bad, doesn't matter where it comes from, and of course, amazing character development, especially with one of our favorite baddies from fans all over the world, Loki. His development was so good to the point fans wanted more of Loki. So the best part is, they made a TV series out of it, and we get to see this character's development all over again in just one entire series rather than waiting years for films to show what his character development is like. So guys, this is my real view.
You're taking me somewhere to kill me.
No, I'm taking you someplace to talk.
Well, I don't like to talk.
But you do like to lie, which you just did. Because we both know you love to talk.
Loki follows the story of our favorite god of mischief. During the events of Avengers Endgame, back in 2012, Loki managed to slip away with the Tesseract from the custody of the Avengers. By doing so, he has made himself an enemy of the sacred timeline, monitored by the Time Variant Authority, or TVA for short. Now, being a known deviant/variant of the timeline, we join Loki as his adventures through time, finding his purpose once again as the god of mischief. I enjoy any film that involves time travel or anything that has to do with time, because it makes you question your own existence sometimes. It makes you question, what if this happened? What if I'd taken this route? Or rather, what if I'd done things differently? So, possibly you will never have any regrets, or maybe you do. That's essentially the story of Loki, because he now exists outside the timeline, so he's trying to find a new purpose in life after seeing his entire life flash right before his eyes when he got caught. Going through Thor Dark World, going through Avengers, going through Ragnarok, going through Infinity War, up to when he died. So, question. If everything you thought of, let's say like you're planning in life, is that you planning? Or is it already set in stone? The irony of Loki is that it has a much more straightforward story than WandaVision or Falcon and Winter Soldier, which is really weird because we're talking about time and how time can go in different paths, but yet it's a more straightforward story. You guys gotta watch it to see what I mean. This entire series felt like a detective trying to solve the bigger mystery rather than seeing all the small little series of events that are happening, And it's just trying to figure out what's the bigger picture of what does it mean to actually exist. Like, do you actually have a choice? Or is it all set in stone? I'm going back again to what I said before. And also I gotta give props to Tom Hiddleston, who has been keeping the secret of this entire series for up to 4 to 5 years. That is since before he actually was filming Infinity War and Endgame. Because back then, no one knew what this show will be. And well, look at it, it's a commercial success. It's comedic, it's dramatic, it's chaotic, just like how Loki is. So, of course, here comes the verdict, and I would say a definite yes. I mean, it's Tom Hiddleston, it's Loki, it's Marvel. What more could you ask for? I think the only downside is there were a couple of episodes that had a filler moment, but of course with pros there's always cons, So the pros about this filler moments is that you get to have some sense of backstory to the new characters that were introduced, like Sylvie or like Mobius. Also, props to Owen Wilson for making his MCU debut with Mobius, because Mobius, I love his character, and I don't think I can picture anyone else playing Mobius aside him. So catch Loki on Disney Plus, because all 6 episodes are streaming right now, and you guys can honestly binge watch it in one day. But once you get to the last episode, gotta wait for season 2, because they left it at a really big cliffhanger, which honestly makes you question what is the future of the MCU after that show. Till then, the world is yours.